And good Monday morning to you. I'm meteorologist Joey Sovine here at the Live 5 Alert Desk with an update on the very latest on Tropical Storm Imelda. Umberto, our tropics, very busy and close to home, but we have some good news to share with you this morning here as we get going, as these storm systems appear to be passing well offshore over the next couple of days, which is, once again, some great news here, because the alternative, obviously, with Imelda coming up out of the Bahamas, if it was much closer, we'd be concerned about much more significant impacts. But we'll break things down, talk about the very latest on Imelda. But first up this morning, as you head outside, it is going to be a day to carry the umbrellas just in case. A lot of rain off the coast, but we have had some showers moving inland, and they'll be scattered about for a lot of today. So it will be a day with some scattered rain around, but Imelda, thankfully, is going to have very limited impacts on us here in the low country. So that is certainly some great news. We will get some rain. It will be a little bit breezier over the next couple of days, neither one of which we can't deal with, as we will see some rain, but it doesn't look like we're going to see any significant flooding. Most of the rain's just kind of the scattered and light nature to it. So high surf, dangerous rip currents, those are our two biggest concerns, just because we need everybody to stay out of the water, be extra careful with the ocean very unsettled with two storms just off the southeast coastline. In fact, you can see right there on the right-hand side of your screen, that is Umberto this morning. And of course, we have Imelda as well, our tropical storm. That's the one we were watching closer to see how close it would come to our area. Well, this is moving to the north this morning at 9 miles per hour. But take a look at the forecast cone. Watch that turn to the right. That is some great news. That would take the significant impacts from Imelda and keep it all well down to our south and east over the next couple of days. So that's going to take a hard right turn, and that's due to right here Hurricane Umberto this morning, which is a strong, powerful Category 4 hurricane, because it became so intense so quickly, and the computer models were having a tough time picking up on that. They kind of underestimated how strong, how quickly this would get. What's happening is we have a high pressure to the north, but a really strong storm can make some inroads, can take a little chunk out of these big, broad areas of high pressure, essentially carve its own path for it to go. And that's what we're seeing with Umberto. So that's creating a weakness in the high pressure system as it moves to the north, which is going to open the door for Imelda to kind of follow behind, where the alternative is, if Umberto was farther off to the east and a little weaker, probably wouldn't have that influence, and Imelda may not turn to the east and stay away from the southeast coast. But thankfully, Umberto is there. That is helping us out as a powerful Category 4 hurricane right now. So these two could have worked against us, but in this case, these two storms are actually working in our favor as far as that eventual track that we will see. Look outside here on our Monday morning. I know it's not the prettiest, but all things considered, it could be a lot worse what we're staring down as far as the forecast. Today will be a day, once again, with some scattered showers. Keep the umbrellas handy just in case. Rainfall amounts are not going to be that high. In fact, let's take a look at future trackers showing some scattered showers. Today is a first alert weather day because we're watching Imelda. Until that turn occurs, we want to keep you updated, as we do expect. We have very high confidence that it will happen, but we are seeing some influences, some tropical moisture coming up with Imelda, plus a coastal disturbance. This isn't necessarily the outer rain bands of Imelda. This is more scattered variety rainfall with the highest totals along the coast, but even there, we're not expecting any significant rainfall that should cause any flooding. So that is good news. As you can see on Future Tracker here tomorrow morning, still a couple of hit or miss showers around, but by tomorrow afternoon, the clouds start to break apart. So this isn't going to last terribly long. And then by midweek, I think you're going to love Wednesday. Lots of sunshine, and we're looking at temperatures that are going to feel a little bit more like fall. After our humid stretch we've had as of late, we're going to see that humidity knock down over the next couple days on the backside of this storm. You can see the rainfall totals, nothing significant, although there are a couple of little blue spots if you look closely toward the coast, which indicates we could be getting up maybe in a couple spots close to an inch, but a lot of you less than that, well less than that the farther inland you go. As far as the breeze, nothing we can't handle. We're looking at wind gusts today, 20, maybe 25 in some spots near the coast. Some wind gusts will get in the 20s to around 30 miles per hour. So a little breezier tomorrow. You can see how those colors change to yellow, indicating a little bit breezier conditions. And then on Wednesday, still breeze out there. So it will be a breezier stretch, but we're not looking at tropical storm force winds out of this. Look at all these computer models in agreement showing that hard right turn, that hard turn to the east, following in the wake of Umberto as it kind of carves that path out in the open Atlantic Ocean. So in summary, what can you expect? Imelda is going to pass well offshore. Minimal impacts expected here in the low country. Some scattered rain and breezy conditions today with the rain chance starting to fade away. Tomorrow, high surf rip currents. That's the biggest concern, just making sure everybody's staying out of the water over the upcoming days. And you can see on the 7-day forecast how that weather really improves. Notice that rain chance really drops off tomorrow. And then Wednesday, sunshine, 80 degrees. And we haven't gotten below 60 degrees for a morning low officially at Charleston International Airport. But it looks like that could happen maybe Thursday and Friday morning. So get ready, some beautiful fall weather on the way as we go later this week. So some good news there. Don't forget, you can always stay updated. Live 5 First Alert Weather app. It's free in the App Store. Just search Live 5 Weather here at the Alert Desk. We're keeping you updated as well as we continue to watch Tropical Storm Imelda. Plus, you can check out live5news.com or check us out on air as well. We're everywhere to make sure that you're updated here in the tropics with everything going on. But nice to pass along some good news as far as the path of Imelda. It trended in our favor, and it continues that way this morning as we expect all the significant impacts to stay well offshore. We hope you have a great Monday. Once again, check out the Live 5 First Alert Weather app for constant updates there. Have a good day.